This is a Poet Punch podcast.
Oh, yes, Charles.
Ah,
Magnets, bitch.
yes. Have you
Like in Breaking Bad. Jesse
sure,
Pinkman,
yeah.
Charles.
There was something I saw recently where people have speculated that Bryan Cranston is playing Charles Xavier, moving on.
Oh, moving on. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it also makes sense because he's getting to that age.
Giancarlo as Magneto. Let's go.
Let's go. That would be good. I would be down for that.
Although I'd actually rather it be the other way round. I would rather
Giancarlo would be a great,
great Megatron.
Yeah.
As a great Charles Xavier. I think
Giancarlo would be a great
I want to see what
Megatron.
Giancarlo can do as a good guy in a movie for once.
Because Charles is also... It's a good moving point because Charles
Yeah.
isn't necessarily good,
Yeah.
per se.
But I ain't exactly evil.
It's because it's more like Charles kind of just does things on the behest of people, whether they like it or not, is a lot of his problem. A lot of the reason why Magneto hates him.
Yeah.
Anyway, which is a lot like Gus Fring. Doing things on the behalf of... Anyway.
A number.
18. Slow.
Yeah. One day I will...
Last two of randoms as well.
One day I will go and check what the numbers have been the entire time.
Oh, what? And see if the system's been rigged this whole time.
It was rigged from the start.
It was rigged from the start. Audience listeners, we don't rig it. Except when we do.
No, we
and
don't.
then
We're on D.
Amazing. I see a single snake. We're on the D's.
All right, so
We're on
that
the
goes
D's.
from Dan Bala. I'm gonna
I've heard of Dan Barla.
go from Dan Bala.
Which one's Dan Barla?
The snake.
Click on Dan Barla. I've heard of Dan Barla.
It's probably like a Church voodoo, French Haitian voodoo practitioners. I don't know, man.
Why have I heard of Dan Barla?
It might be a real world thing
That I've just heard.
Yeah, it's publicly known generally as the mythological creature voodoo. So it's very.
It might just be that I've heard.
Or
it from...
they could mention it in Iron Fist or some shit like.
Maybe
It goes through this, so this goes from Dan Bala
all the way down to
through Darcy, through Daredevil, through
several
through
times,
Darren Cross, through to Dazzler
and Deacon.
All right, would you like to roll?
Oh yes, rolling, indeed. Four.
Right.
Darren Cross.
Right.
Darkeyes, Dark Hawk, Dark Lord, Darkson, and Darkstar.
Interesting.
Darkstar.
I don't care for any of these other than Darren Cross, and Darren Cross is...
Dark Hawk looks kind of cool. He's like a Novacorp boy.
What, Dark Hawk?
Yeah, look, he's like a Novacorp
yeah.
lad. Darkeyes is going to be so shit, I'm telling you now.
All right, go.
I'm predicting it already. It's going to roll on 1 because we don't want it to roll on 1.
Right.
It's going to be Darkeyes. We're going to look at Darkeyes. It's going to have 2 lines of description. We're then going to have to go to the wiki. The wiki is also going to tell us barely anything. We're then going to have to make something from scratch. We're then going to have to scramble around and cry. We're then going to talk about the concept of Darkeyes, much like how when we were on Centaurion, we talked about how horses' penises should be at the back or at the front.
Did we talk about that?
You brought it up. Not only did we talk about that, but you brought it up, and Ver and I both had to tell you were insane.
No, they should be.
You said it should be at the front so that they can be a conga line.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
I said, yeah. Male at the front, female at the back.
And do you still subscribe to this?
I do. Yeah.
You're an idiot.
The human torso should always be male, and then the horse should always be a female body. That makes the most sense to me.
But it doesn't make any sense.
It does.
Right, anyway, the next roll. Right.
No way. No fucking way. No way. God damn it.
I've been through this for 30 plus episodes.
Listen up, Dave.
I see this.
It's a 1.
Lost. We're all lost.
Lies. Deception. You have no idea where I am! What the fuck?
I've gone full Saw Gerrera on this podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone is against me. Oh my god, and I was right! There's only a paragraph or two.
Alright, would you
I
like to...
predicted all of this.
Would you like to read...
I predicted all of this with the
Our plans are measured in centuries. Right, the Bene Gesserit over
as
here.
predicted, there are 2 paragraphs.
Right.
Let me poorly read them out for you.
Okay.
Lieutenant Darkeyes was born in the future reality known as the 31st century on Earth 691. She was a member... She was a member of the race of cybernetic warriors known as the Stark. She was part of the invasion force... forced... So there's a spelling error. She was part of an invasion force that was deployed to the planet of Kurg by Commander Black... Commander Blackhand I've heard of. Why have I heard of Commander Blackhand? No, nothing. No, go back. Never
Nothing ever
mind.
happens.
Right. Of the Stark. Darkeyes was killed by Alita, who's just a woman, whose actions were seen as blasphemous by the Stark because of their cult... page not found.
Holy shit.
There's nothing here. Whose actions were seen as as blasphemous by the Stark because of their culture. It is forbidden for women to commit acts of violence against one another. We're going to cut that bit because that's weird.
Who gives a fuck?
That's weird. It's also very
Okay.
like women can't fight.
Okay, I'm a big fan of 31st century.
Do you thinking what I'm thinking?
Kang.
I wasn't thinking Kang. I was thinking we tie this into Superior Iron Man. So she's from the 31st century of the Tony world. Do you see the vision there, though? Because it's the Stark as well. And she's part of a cybernetic warrior force.
Oh, are you thinking it's
So
like
it's
like a Rebel Moon Dune kind of world where it's like years after?
Yeah. Years and years after. So like
No one remembers what Earth is anymore.
So this is like just before time runs out. So it's also adding a whole new element of like Tony Stark has lived for centuries.
It's like Warhammer
and then
inspired.
Yeah. So he's kind of like become the God Emperor of Earth.
What?
And then Thanos comes and destroys everything. But before that happens, we have Darkeyes.
Yeah. What the fuck image are we going to use?
Google Darkeyes. Jamie, pull Darkeyes up. Darkeyes Marvel. Because of context, Darkeyes makeup came first, which makes sense. But like, there is nothing truly.
Oh.
There is one image. She's basically a vampire.
Battled the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Did she? All right. I think there's literally nothing. So why not do the Iron Man thing?
Is this a Prime movie
Deadass,
situation
there is
where
nothing.
there's one image? Oh,
Yeah, no, there is one
there's more
image.
things coming up for Spider-Man.
No, there is.
Hello.
Oh, it's her, right? Right.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
so do you see my vision here? There is nothing, so why not tack it on to something else? Come on. Oh, this is going to be a short episode, I can tell it. The planet known as Stark. That's funny. So, place of origin, the planet known as Stark. Tony Stark renames the after centuries and centuries of having lost it, he renames the planet Stark.
I don't even think it's
Instead of Earth. Or it's a different planet.
No, I think it is. I think it's. We don't say whether it's Earth or not, but it is.
Yeah.
Like the movie never says.
It's like
it.
Kingdom of it's like Planet of the Apes.
It's a bit like how like some people think that Earth in June.
This is Planet of the Apes now.
Might be Arrakis.
Right.
Because
right. Whereas like this used to be a bountiful planet with
so
lots of power, and it could have been Earth
yeah.
from, and it's just people refinding Earth.
Yeah.
Which is a common.
It's
theme
also
in
where
sci-fi,
where I think there's like a lot in June where they find ancient civilizations that they assume to be aliens, and then it turns out that it's actually humans from like a couple thousand years ago.
Yeah, who split off from a colony or whatever. Yeah, like I quite like it being Earth, but I also quite like the idea of Tony Stark having conquered the known universe and just named a planet after himself after so many. And then she's just from like, either going full June, she's part of like the Sardaukar of this new world. Whereas like, okay, everyone is like able to be a warrior at any time, but there is a specific planet where like highly trained cybernetic warriors are developed.
Right, but then what's the plot?
I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing here.
The reason why I was attached to the 31st century...
Right. What else is in the 31st century?
The Kang stuff. He's from the 31st century.
What do we do with this? What do we do with this? What do we do with this? What do we end of episode? Bye, Kevin. Bye, Kevin. No. Shut it down. Shut it down. Do you know what the best bit about this is that they say hair purple? It wasn't purple in the image.
No. Purple hair.
Source, we made it the fuck up on Marvel.com.
Yeah. Lies.
Deception. We have to keep this episode because of how I predicted everything.
Yeah, it's so
stupid.
upsetting. That was so. I promise you, that was like done legitimately.
Genuinely, that was upsetting for us.
Yeah,
because I was like, funny zany bit, and then the goodness of the universe will come in and prove me wrong.
If you hadn't done that, we would have re-rolled by now. And we're stuck. So
lost.
So, because like I'm worried that anything we write is going to become Rebel Moon.
I think we just accept that this is Rebel Moon.
But
this is the Rebel Moon of the MCU.
No.
Lies.
No, please don't.
All of us lost.
Don't make me do it.
I think, 31st century in the Stark universe, there is nothing there,
the only thing
and
that
therefore
worries
we can
me
do everything.
Is that, like, does that not become too similar to what a Secret Wars Battle World thing is anyway?
I've worked it out. Here's how we get out of this scenario quickly, unscathed. This is not an episode. This is not a full feature film. This is not
part
anything.
Of something else?
This is a 3-minute teaser.
We're pitching the
post-credit wars.
We're pitching the post-credit scene. how low have we fallen that we're pitching one post-credit scene?
We're pitching a 3-minute sequence with Darkeyes as the perspective.
No,
and it's going to be played by someone who isn't famous now, but will be famous in 5 to 10 years, and they'll be like, "Isn't that funny?" in an interview later, like how Jenna Ortega played the girl of the vice president's daughter in Iron Man 3. It's going to be like that.
I don't like that.
But it's going to be Darkeyes.
I think
I don't care what you like at this point. I'm trying to save us.
No, I don't think that's saving us.
It doesn't matter. This is when I have to put you to sleep so I can get us out of the burning building.
You've gone full Superior Iron Man.
I've gone full Saw Gerrera. You're lost. You don't understand the vision.
Breathe it in.
Breathe it in. The radionium. Breathe it in. Spoilers for Andor Season 2. A good piece of media. Yeah. So if you're bored of this episode, audience, you can go and watch Andor Season 2, available on Disney Plus
something better
in
exists.
all territories.
Don't let them know that. What if we had one idiot that thought that this was the best media could provide, and now they've left? They're like, what?
Not coming
Star
back.
Wars? What's that?
Oh my god, they discover Star Wars through us. Imagine someone discovering Star Wars through the Darkeyes episode of Freaky Feige, episode 33, 32.
Right, okay. Now I think we need to play off
Earth 691.
Not seen before.
Really? Never?
No.
No, I mean, I don't mean like in the MCU. I mean in comics.
Oh, what is
Earth 691 in comics? Maybe this will save us.
691. Oh shit! Is this where?
Oh my god! There's something. Hope. Rebellions are built on hope.
Hold on. I read one sentence that said that Earth 691 is not affected by the sliding timescale.
It was on the previous.
Right,
page.
here we go. Earth 691 does not appear to be affected by sliding timescales, which is where Spider-Man is like 20 in the 60s, but then he's also like 23 in the 90s.
So it's basically the only full chronological timeline out there.
The evidence of this comes from more specific, such as the Sentinels killing the mutants and subsequent mutant exodus taking place near the end of the 20th century, the Martians invading in 2001.
So this is very much a continuity of Marvel where there is always a through line and things happen and have consequences.
691 is in the 1970s, in which the aerosol industry grew prominent, that the effects of the products affected the ozone so badly that it led to skin cancer epidemic in 1982 and resulted in 1980s bionic.
Sorry, so deodorant caused problems with the ozone and then
This did
caused
not
cancer.
happen. This did not
Because
happen.
that was aerosol industry, so that is deodorant cans cause cancer.
I don't know why that. Why
So
the comics,
that's like if you had
were
like cyberpunk and you were like, how does this differ? And it's like in the 80s things went badly, but it's just in the 80s someone accidentally made cancer link spray.
That immediately made me think
ozone.
of in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
right?
They talk about there's that species that has like so many arms that they're the first species in the galaxy to invent deodorant before they invented the wheel.
Yes,
it's like that. That's all that means.
It's like that kind of anecdote.
That was such a nothing
anecdote.
Tony
It's nothing
Stark's
and
last
everything.
armor appears to have been the neoclassical armor Kitty Pryde's costume during the Mutant Exodus. Okay. So
right. So there's a 31st century. And
I think that what we're looking at
is nothing. But go on. Save us from this. I'm almost tempted to make the thumbnail just someone with really baggy eyes.
No.
Dark eyes.
Just Pete Davidson. Just Pete Davidson.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a Pete Davidson edit of the thumbnail.
Like a woman character as well. I'm like, nah. Pete Davidson.
Dark eyes. This is Pete Davidson's debut into the MCU. Is this 3-minute sequence that we're going to do?
Oh, there's like so much weird fucking lore.
There's nothing.
There's so much weird lore.
There's either nothing,
I feel like
or there is everything.
Okay.
And then therefore there is nothing.
I don't think it should be on the
31st century?
I think it should be the 31st century of the MCU.
You don't like the Superior Iron Man thing?
No,
I like the Superior Iron Man thing because...
I get that the Stark thing is there.
Yeah.
My one thinking with that is that, like, the world as we left that in, there is no individuals anymore.
True. So Darkeyes is literally
I think the problem is the story.
How about hear me out. We don't have to make a plot because this is the Matrix, but Superior Iron Man. So Darkeyes is just Neo, right? But then Neo loses at the end of Matrix Revolution, and then you just continue the Superior Iron Man plot from earlier.
Think
it's genius. So this is truly nothing happens and she dies, and we can move on with our lives. I don't want Darkeyes to return. I don't want Darkeyes back.
Well, she will.
What do you mean? No, we're killing her off.
No,
we're killing her off.
She's coming back.
She's going to die.
No, she's coming back.
I'll kill her personally. I'll break through the fourth dimension, pick up a gun,
right,
shoot her.
What if this is the future from the Fox X-Men universe?
But oh no, that's still alive. It's just irrelevant now, isn't it?
Yeah. So we established that it's Earth 10,005 or whatever.
Oh, and so this is technically because the Fox universe is kind of dying anyway. We can get away with the Sentinels winning.
Yeah,
mutants are gone, like in Earth 691, and then this is like Darkeyes is seeing the world post mutant destruction.
What I'm seeing here is that like.
This is like Days of Future Past gone wrong.
It's like if Days of Future Past carried on, and then the Sentinels completely wiped out mutants,
and there was no resurgence of mutants. There was no Days of Future Past saving grace moment, and then
the Sentinels basically shut down, and are no longer needed.
Yeah,
because their stuff
but they've caused devastation in the process,
and basically the world is what I'm imagining here. Is a scenario in which Jakku in episode 7.
In Star
Wars episode 7.
Yeah, right. I thought you said MCU episode 7. I was like, what's going on?
Episode 7.
Right, Jakku.
Where it's got like imperial remnants on the planet.
There was the final battle of the Last Empire. And you see a Star Destroyer in the background because there was a fight in space.
There's just Sentinel statues.
Yeah.
There's like Sentinel statues.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, these are the old statues of the old gods.
Like how in every single a far future apocalyptic environment you have overgrown cities, urban environments. So it's almost like a new terrain.
A bit like what you said, like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. I think this is just Planet of the Apes / Mad Max, but with people. I think Planet of the Apes was what I was saying when it was robots.
Yeah,
because that would be like the and then a human in the world of robots. What's going on? And then, but no, my pitch. It's Mad Max.
Yeah.
It's just a far future concept where there's just this girl called Darkeyes, and she's in Mad Max world. And so you have kind of a literal, like,
do you know what?
Mad Max level of
she's the
plot
first. She's the first mutant
in years, in centuries.
Yeah.
And her superpower,
Dark eyes,
night vision. There you go.
Oh, you make it
night vision, so she can see in the dark. What a radical idea!
I kind of like that
because that is also something that isn't really a superpower in present day in a large mutant society. There is a massive superpower in a post-electrical technology apocalyptic environment. There are no streetlights. There is no, like...
She's like a stealth... I like her being like a stealth-based
character, so she can raid enemy raider camps at night. Like, she kind of becomes like the Batman of the the apocalypse, where it's like this person who haunts you at night. And it's because she has the advantage at night, and then at day, she's kind of useless. Like, she's just a girl who will get killed by like raiders.
Well, I think what happens is that, like,
this really did give us nothing.
Okay, right.
We're doing everything.
What if we go through like the Jesus allegory here, and there's like a current tyrant king or whatever, whatever baron of something.
I think I think the baron tyrant king has to be someone who does live forever from the main MCU timeline.
Wolverine
would be good, especially Wolverine kind of in like this far gone. Maybe he has like Alzheimer's for 200 years.
It's a bit like the
well, Immortan Joe is not immortal in Mad Max, but yeah,
no. I was saying it's a bit like, what's his name from Invincible?
Oh, the Immortal. Is he called Immortal?
Whatever, yeah.
Him, where he got left behind by Mark. Spoilers for Invincible season 3. He got left behind by a future Mark that then said basically like ruled this world, and then he causes devastation.
Because you know how like
someone who was good and had good intentions
in like the Old Man Logan stuff.
Yeah,
there's often like it's normally the Hulk that becomes the Bruce Banner doesn't exist anymore. It's only the Hulk, and the Hulk is lived for so long that he becomes intelligent and becomes Maestro.
I've just realized that this is interesting on multiple levels. So if you're going by the Deadpool and Wolverine logic, although Logan is dead by the end of Fox Universe.
Yeah.
But so if we want it to be the Fox Universe,
what if this is set technically in the universe that we you don't have to say it outright, but it's set in the universe that Logan is from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, where he got everyone killed.
Yeah.
Well, then how is he? Because he's now in the main MCU, so how is he?
Maybe that universe has its own Deadpool.
And then that Deadpool, is a
Wade Wilson,
especially
who's like
because that makes sense. Is that there's someone who is like wacky and saney and can see through the fourth dimension and sees things that others can't, and then has to live in a post-apocalyptic environment for years and years and years and years and years, is going to go insane and is going to become the Mad King of whatever this new world it is.
If you knew that there were other Deadpools that had like a better standard of living than you, you'd be like, what the fuck? And then also you have why would you
have no relatability to the audience anymore as well, because you know that there is an audience out there who lives in present day forever, and that you have to just watch them live in normal luxury that you once had while you're like scrounging around for like water and food and resources.
I also think that the part of the reason why the Sentinels don't target him as king.
Well, Sentinels are also dead by now.
No. I think.
But if one were to
but I think the idea is that the Sentinels are in stasis until more mutants arrive. But part of the reason why they don't attack him is because he's literally more cancer cell than human, and
at this point,
So like they can't target him because there is no DNA, there is no mutant DNA to like latch onto.
Do you know what? If we're going full Mad Max and full silly, I would like to call him the King of Boils. And he does not have his suit anymore.
Or the Boiled King or something.
The Boiled King or something, yeah. and he's more in a kind of a maybe like there's like some like remnants, like maybe he keeps a little bit of the fabric of his old costume or something, or he keeps like the mask in a treasure chest hidden away or something. But that he has now accepted his role as the Boiled King in this new world, and there is Darkeyes, and Darkeyes is like the only force to reckon with in like a long time for him. Because she can just raid the camp at night.
I feel like she needs more. She needs another power other than that. That's like the one thing.
I genuinely think the less powers, the better.
Yeah,
and it's more that she's got this one thing that would be useless in present day, and is suddenly very useful in the apocalypse. Or maybe she can glide like Batman. Maybe she is Batman but mutant. What if Batman but mutant? What if Batman but mutant?
Right.
Have you considered this?
Yes.
It feels like a YouTube like short. Just trying to like get you to click. What if Batman was an MCU level mutant? Ooh, how would you rework his powers to be this? And then here are 5 things that I would do to make Batman a mutant in the MCU. Number 1, Darkeyes.
Okay.
Number 2.
So I like the idea that like she gets to like she gets to like I don't know like 14 or whatever. Her powers start kicking in.
Yeah.
And then
so she's grown up normal quote unquote in the apocalypse.
And then when the town sentinel just awakens.
I quite like that. I like the idea of there almost being like the new markers for civilization. That people have built
towns
around
or
inside of Sentinels.
I don't know how big.
Like they've gotten like blunt instruments to chisel in. Like how like if you were on like a desert planet,
it depends on how
chisel
big
a cave.
Yeah, it depends on how big the Sentinel is. I'm imagining the more Days of Future Past scaly Sentinels.
I don't think so. I think if you're going for like 31st millennium,
I
think the implication there is that they've really like some of them are gargantuan.
Yeah.
And that those gargantuan ones are now like the basis is for like civilizations. And so you're like Immortan Joe of the world with access to water probably has access to water because he has a clean water source that he can access from the top of the Sentinel head or something. That's how I would go about it. I think that's the way to go. I just love the visuals of it as well, of like people literally like making cave systems and chiseling in through like electronics, and people no longer caring about like using computer systems inside of Sentinels, and instead of being like, no, this is just another like rock that I'm chiseling through to make a house. It doesn't matter that sometimes it sparks.
Yeah. What? So what is her goal? What does she want?
If she's then 14 and she's been living inside of a Sentinel, like
we've created a YA novel movie.
Yeah, basically. But if she's like 14 and she's like living inside of a chiseled Sentinel, and then suddenly like one day
gets up and kills her family.
Yeah, but like imagine if you were living in like a small hamlet in like the 1000s or something, and then suddenly your entire village rose up from the ground and started trying to grab at a certain person inside of them. That's a cool thing. And then she's got to skip town because everyone literally hates her for
well, I think they're all dead. I think
a lot of them die, but also people see that they're just targeting her, and that if she goes away from wherever they are, then they'll be fine. And she gets banished.
Yeah.
And so she becomes the wandering Mad Max of this world. And then she stumbles across Boiled Man.
Yeah, the Boiled Man.
The Boiled Man the Boiled King who lives in a different Sentinel.
Yeah.
Or maybe not a Sentinel. What else is big?
Oh, he could live in the Cerebro room. He could live in
That would make sense because he would be the only one that knows that.
Yeah. So he's built his castle.
So she comes from Sentinel Island in the middle of a desert, and then he lives in X Mansion.
Yeah,
where he's essentially made this entire place into his palace. I would say it's kind of like a medieval hamlet. Like you have the castle, aka the mansion, and then you have like a kingdom around it. What was once upstate New York or whatever is now like a town, a small town. And then she sees that on the horizon, comes to it. Boiled Man fight ensues.
Yeah.
You then have a 2-hour long.
I think what you do
car
is that you
chase,
have like
and
what was
it's definitely original.
So you also have like a thing where like what was Central Park that was
Yeah.
then turned into the detention camps from Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Has now been converted into a huge arena. That's
Yes, that is the gladiator fight pit.
Gladiator arena, but
And
it's
that
like
she
it's
accidentally
massive.
becomes a slave in this new system.
Yeah.
Gets turned into a
God,
gladiator.
it's Gladiator. No.
Gets turned into into like the new like
Yeah.
she is the Russell Crowe of this, and then the boiled man sees this and goes, "Oh my god, there's another mutant." And then I think then what happens is you maybe have a fight between like for once these ordinary people have seen a new higher being almost.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, there's
he's
another
like
person
the-
who
like
can
the
contend
king,
with the
yeah.
boiled king.
So I think part of the difficulty of fighting Deadpool,
Right.
especially when Deadpool is your villain and
Mhm.
not your main character,
And it's no longer quirky, funny,
is
zany
that
Deadpool.
that
It is
he
broken
can,
Deadpool.
His ability to break the fourth wall probably gives him knowledge that he shouldn't have. Especially
This is no longer, I understand that I have this power that no one else does and I'm using it for the bit. This
Yeah,
is,
I'm
I'm
using- yeah.
utilizing an
So,
asset
like,
in an apocalypse.
I think that part of it is that like when she's hiding, she can normally hide well from other people, but the camera follows her,
And so therefore
and
he
therefore
knows where,
he knows where
she is.
where she is. And I
Honestly, I wouldn't, okay, I know I said at the beginning we should kill her off. And you know what? We should kill her off.
no,
We should kill her off.
what?
I think this is a sad tale where
Right.
the boiled king wins.
Right, but then I'm putting the boiled king. One of them has to go in.
Sure, the boiled king.
You're putting the boiled king in.
Yeah.
The boiled king is fucked
That's
up.
actually quite funny. Is like Deadpool, but is not even remotely funny. It's quite sad, actually.
Dead serious, Paul.
Dead serious, Paul.
I'm dead serious. What?
No, that's actually great because you have someone that's like been
Liverpool.
jaded for like years and years and years and years and years and years and years of the apocalypse,
Yeah.
and then is suddenly thrown into Secret Wars,
Oh.
and then is like, it's like a depressed Deadpool who
If I
knows that
type
he is
in-
the jester of this, right? Because he's back in ensemble, right?
Yeah.
There's
Interesting.
the boiled one from what?
No clue.
Anyway, right.
The boiled king.
So yeah, so it's a Deadpool that knows that he used to be the jester character,
yeah.
and is kind of lightly trying to get back in the role. So it's more like, all right, let me put my fucking clown makeup on before you fuck me over, Secret Wars individual.
The fucked up thing being like this isn't your movie kind of thing.
But yeah, I like that as well because there's
What the hell is a movie?
I like it in the I kind of like it in the okay, right. If this was actually a thing, I wouldn't even market it as Marvel.
No.
This would be some generic
This would come out on a
post-apocalypse
Fox. This would come out as a
production.
Fox. This would release
Yeah,
under Fox.
I would put it in the post-Disney merger. I put it as a Fox
It's a 20th
Productions.
century.
20th Century Fox Productions, where it looks like another generics. Do you know what? This would be even funnier because everyone would be like, oh my god, a new IP from Fox. Oh my god, fantastic. No, it's Marvel. It's actually Marvel. It's Deadpool as well, actually. It's
Yeah.
Deadpool. You like Deadpool.
It's Ryan Reynolds. I think
Yeah.
you could definitely disguise it by making the like prosthetics on Ryan Reynolds way worse.
Yeah, the boils are going to
Yeah.
be extreme. I think you're playing with the boiled
I think
king
he
element
looks a
of
bit
this.
like if you took the color away but from Polka Dot Man
Yeah.
when he's got when he's full.
Oh no, I'm imagining like close to Jabba almost.
Oh.
Where it's like, this is still like a bipedal. You know, like the really, really fucked up mushroom people from Last of Us Part 2?
Yeah.
Those. That's how I'm imagining him. But then, when he gets to Secret Wars, so he's got that mask that he's kept in a treasure chest all this time.
Yeah.
And so when the time runs out thing happens all the way at the end of this 31st century,
Yeah.
and he's like the last guy properly left from this world. When that happens, he stretches that mask back onto his already hideous, disgusting,
Yeah.
like overgrown, boiled face, and it's like, I'm back to being the clown again.
And that's way more terrifying.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, he's not laughing anymore. He's not having fun anymore. There is nothing like the soul, the fire is gone behind
Yeah.
the eyes. this man is just here for like not even the bit because he's not trying to make jokes for anyone else. He is just fucking around now.
This is going to be interesting because we also have Headpool that's going to be here as well. That's the bit that's going to be great.
I like the Darkeyes plot.
Yeah.
Because there isn't really anything to do with Darkeyes.
No. And so we've invented our own story.
Yeah.
With blackjack and hookers.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Kevin? All right. Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Kevin. Whatever, man. It
doesn't
fucking
matter anymore, Kevin. You don't understand. The world is ending, Kevin.
Yeah.
Nothing matters anymore. We're all going to be like Boiled King.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Kevin?
Oh, you're leaving?
All right.
Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Kevin.